Welcome to a brand new pickups video. In this video I'll be showing my pickups from May to October of 2019. I still have a few more things coming in, and I have actually decided not to show some items due to them being related to each other, rather than being, for a certain game system, and I actually can't find a few of those items right now. I have shown some of these in other videos, but just kind of get started here with the pickups. Bought two of these official Super Nintendo rental cases. These are clamshells. These are special made. I don't know who made them, but I bought it to store my device that I'll show here in a second. Put some of this on the floor. Continuing on with the video games, we'll just stick with Super Nintendo stuff and get all the Nintendo stuff out of the way first. Contra 3 Alien Wars. This is an official cartridge. Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. All these are official cartridges. I don't buy repros or anything like that. I'll buy hacks or something like that. This is Phalanx. Really interesting label here, and the box art is the same, but it's a space shooter made by Kemco, the people that made Top Gear and I don't think they made Top Gear 2, I'm not sure. That's another excellent game for the Super Nintendo. We're just going to get all the video game stuff out of the way first, as usual. The SD2 SNES flash cartridge made by Krix and Akari. I've done a video on all my EverDrives that I own so far. Talked about them. Love these things to death, and now I really don't have much of a reason to buy a Super Nintendo game again, because a lot of them I own. And the ones that aren't on this cartridge, some of those games I own, or I'm sorry, that are not on that SD card, rather. But yeah, this little guy has some weight to him. He's got a battery in here, and pretty sure he also saves game saves to the SD card, which I bought one preloaded instead of doing the work. Got someone else to do it for me. Been using that seller. May continue to use it. Maybe it comes up with more stuff. Continuing on with cartridge only, we have Golden Axe 2. Excellent game. First played this game at a friend's place at an apartment nearly 10 years ago, and loved the game. And I played it before then, but yeah, that just revamped my want to play the game again. Streets of Rage. I'm sorry, this is Turtles in Streets of Rage 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to be exact. This is a hack of Streets of Rage 2. They put the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into the game. Strangely enough, this game only works on my Retron 5. It will not fit in any other system. It's a very light cartridge. It was cheap enough. Pretty nice label, I must say, though. And it's a great hack. I also can play it on the Genesis EverDrive. We'll just show him here in a second. Actually, we'll show him next to get all the loose stuff out of the way. EverDrive MD, made by Krix and Stone Age Gamer. Came with a preloaded flash cart. Pretty sure I bought that from the same seller that, if I can get that back in there correctly. No, wouldn't go. Wait, maybe it did. Okay. But yeah, excellent way to play games. You load games onto an SD card and then play the games that way. There we go. Love these types of devices, and I will be buying one more. Continuing on, Shinobi 3. I believe he's complete. No, he's not complete. Got all these box Genesis games for a really good deal. I was very happy to pick them up. Toy Story. 3D style 2D-ish, or 3D-ish 2D side-scrolling platform game. This is Paper Box. I wanted to have a couple of games in this variant. Vector Man. And a lot of the older games were bought, all of them were bought before I bought the EverDrive system. Or EverDrive's first systems. Sonic 3. It's kind of a heavy one. Comes with the manual. Classic game. May have already shown this in the last pickups video, I'm not sure. I don't think I did. Great game. Had to have it. Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. Don't own a Master System, but I do own a what you call it? An adapter that works with the Mega SG made by Analog. The EverDrive N8 for the NES. This was bought from StoneAgeGamer.com directly. Bought it directly through them. Very hefty cart. Works great. Love the color. Didn't come with a clamshell case though. I wanted to keep my cost down for this since it was already somewhat expensive, and I will buy the EverDrive for the Nintendo 64 directly through Stone Age Gamer, more than likely. So there you go. Hang on one second. Oops. Get something, and I probably be able to find it. Of course not. Help. Alright. Grab that right quick. Keep hitting the camera. Alright, sticking with gaming stuff. Also, yeah, we'll show him. 8BitDo SNES inspired gamepad. It's the Super Famicom edition. Comes with that controller and the retro adapter, which works with Super Nintendo and Super Famicom and most clone systems that have the original, controller port. And that's the the 8BitDo SN30 gamepad. Here's the NES 30 gamepad. The adapter is actually plugged into my NES Classic Edition right now, so I can't pull it out. But very good control. 8BitDo makes great controllers, I must say. And here's another one. If I can get this out of the box. The box is just hefty. Another one that I actually haven't had time to play with. And this is the SN30 Pro. It's brand new. This one is anyways. I still haven't even taken the wrapping off the buttons here, but it feels like a great pad. I think it has a charge maybe, but it's got great weight to him, good solid feel, and I will be using this on the Switch here soon once I get it hooked up and everything ready to go. Bought that direct through Amazon. This will be multiple parts. I imagine it'll be 3 parts, 3-part video. And here's an 8BitDo receiver here. Probably use that with the SN30 Pro. I don't know if I need it or not. Zelda, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, and a hack of Zelda: Link to the Past, and that is Goddess of Wisdom. I've already shown it twice on the channel, but that's perfectly fine. On the next part we'll have plenty of music to show, so we'll start with the jazz first. We have brand new release, John Coltrane, Blue World. This is a newly discovered album. Came out on MP3 vinyl and CD. There's no deluxe edition of this. There's the track listing. Meet me over in part 2. And